Hello and welcome to the Star Citizen News. This time for the week ending the 2nd of April, we take all of the official CIG news and happenings from the week and filter out all of the April Fool's randomness into something less gullible. Star Citizen Alpha 2.6.2 is now out to the live patch. The patch contains the Flight Ready Buccaneer. This is a fast, agile dogfighter and packs a punch. It's also kind of balanced with not being able to take too much damage, and the components around the ship are pretty vulnerable too. Pretty cool dogfighter though. The patch also contains the multiplayer mega map, enabling minimal load times between game sessions and loading, but has yet to be implemented for the persistent universe. I believe that the functionality will be coming with a new PU, effectively with the next major patch. Serialized variables are also in there, allowing for more network optimization, basically reducing lag and reducing some of the networking issues that we've had previously. The patch also contains a load of quality of life updates, bug fixes, balance for Star Marine and ship combat. For example, I actually enjoy the flight balance and combat again in 2.6.2 with ships, and can hit targets again. The pips work. There's lots of improvements here. I very much recommend you try out 2.6.2, especially if you haven't seen Star Citizen for a while, or you didn't enjoy 2.6 or 2.6.1. It is pretty good, so check it out. Also, until the 10th of April, there is a Drake ship sale on, with all of the ships available from Drake available to purchase on the RSI website. A couple of discount packages are available too. It might be the last time to get some of these Drake ships, like the Cutlass, at this price. If you've got yourself a free Gladius, for example, this is a good thing actually, like that's 10 recruits, it's a $10 upgrade to get that Gladius up to a Cutlass Black, and for some of you that might be a good shout, right before the reworks are released for the Cutlass as well. I'm very excited for that Cutlass Black rework, if you can't tell. Check out the sale if you're interested, link in the description, but remember you don't need to buy anything more than a starter package. Everything will be obtainable in-game. We saw some sneaky peekies. We saw the interior hangar of the Javelin. The Aegis Javelin destroyer comes with one single hangar bay, ideal for transporting a Vanguard on long treks across the verse. And I was also able to see some show and tell of the Gemini shotgun in the Vault update. This picture's been going around everywhere, but some of the stuff in the Vault update is actually pretty cool. You can see that and a host of other perks in the subscriber section of the RSI website for those of you that are interested in going the extra mile for RSI subscriptions and that sort of jazz. Again, you don't need a subscription to the game at all. That is just little extra bonuses for and perks for people that are interested in furthering the development and shows of Star Citizen, like their new shows and stuff. ATV this time was focused on the Frankfurt studio, and as such we got to see some pretty cool stuff. They are working on various FPS weapons like the Clausen Warner Arclight 2, Gallant, Arrowhead, as well as the Castec Arms, Ravager 212 and Devastator. They've completed rockets and rocket pods from sizes 1 to 3. I'm actually quite excited about the rockets being available in the verse in this more modular form, as well as all the FPS weapons that they have been working on look really beautiful. There's also been more work on the Knightsbridge Arms ballistic cannons and their modular upgradable customizing weapons. They look like you can actually keep on upgrading them or changing parts of them to be more modular and customizable, which is going to be pretty cool. They're also working on the lighting with modular outposts and procedural generation of interior lighting for them as well. And they're working out stuff for space stations, truck shops, and the outpost modularity system. They currently have 5 outpost types that they'll be using at this stage, and testing the modularity of these is a focus. There have been more refinements to the loadout editor and the solar system editor, SolEd. The engine guys have completed the physics grid refactor. This is an incredibly important part of getting 3.0, or at least the next major patch with planetary landing and these large stations and ships online. This drastically improves optimization and efficiency for scaling objects, allowing high detail at any distance and scale without sapping all of your PC resources, or at least that's the plan. It's vital in having playable gameplay experience in the finished Star Citizen game, especially for planets. Building the foundations of AI movement has also been another focus there, and how they react to both predictable and unpredictable varied situations. With this parametric blending, AI should see use kind of seamlessly motion capped and hand-keyed animations to perform natural feeling movements in any given situation. There's also been further improvements to object blending with Outposts and Terrain 2. With AI, they've completed AI mission functionality for the Persistent Universe and Squadron 42 as well. They've improved characters interacting with multiple other characters, as well as conversations and ship operation with multiple entities and all that sort of jazz. They've continued working on and polishing Squadron 42 scenes. They're finalising and improving Crusaders moons, moons in general, and the procedural asset distribution system. There's further work to planetary effects, atmosphere, weather effects, as well as effects for various types of assets being used by the object scattering system. There was even a deeper look at the pipeline for ships, and more specifically the Drake Buccaneer, and it's well worth a look if you're interested, as well as checking out Noobify's pipeline video. If you're interested in the ship pipeline, Noobify does an extremely good, quick, quite detailed but quick pipeline video, so check that out if you're interested in the ship pipeline. And that's kind of it for the news this week. Every month we give away a ship to a random commenter on one of my Star Citizen videos. For April, that is the Avenger Titan, so comment to get one of them. I will get the details of March winners up on the website on Monday too. So, are you excited for 2.7 or 3.0 as they draw closer? We don't know if we're getting a 2.7 patch. It looks likely, or at least a possibility, and that would contain some of the features of 3.0 if we did. But again, that is speculation. Will you be checking out 2.6.2 or waiting on a more major release to play? Do you have any questions for the devs that I can ask at BrizzonCon? Because BrizzonCon is on the 22nd of April. Again, links to that in the description. That is a Manchester player and fan-led event about Star Citizen with Deathstar and me and people. I'm also trying to promote my Patreon and t-shirts with my face on this month and all that sort of jazz, and everything that we've talked about in the links below in the description. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great April Fool's Day, and remember that there's going to be a lot of April Fools around, so just be aware that not everything is real today. And I will see you in the verse.